So obviously Blizzard has been selling recently, okay? They're low-key a shitty company. Their PR has gone way down ever since all those allegation schemes and whatnot, and ever since, you know, Jeff Kaplan left. But one thing they have not sold on in their entire careers is these fucking cinematics that they pump out. Maybe if they put as much time into the cinematics as they did into a new game, Overwatch 2 might not be so shitty. But let's get back to reality. Anyway, we've been hearing a lot of new stuff about Overwatch 2 recently. We have the release date, and we recently got a new cinematic for one of the new characters, Junkrat Queen. And when I was watching that video, I was like, dude, these cinematics are so fucking good. And they've made so many of them for actually a good amount of the characters in the game that I thought, why not rank them all? Well, some of them, low-key just hot dog water. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? I'm Trey. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into the list. At number 11, we have May Cinematic, Rise and Shine. This was pretty, it was ass. Pretty much no action. It was kind of like, it kind of reminded me of like a Disney short. Had some real themes to it. You know, May was like, you know, trapped in this fucking thing, you know, her crew and shit. But nonetheless, I felt no attachment to her character. I felt no attachment to her. And I just overall think Blizzard missed with this one. It's just a sad story. Coming in at number 10, we have Diva's Cinematic, Shooting Star. All right, this one had cool action and stuff, but overall, it was just very, I don't know, Diva's character is very animated. I can't really take it that seriously. She's an esports gamer, an 18-year-old girl, and she's out there fucking defending her country. It's cool, and she's a part of Overwatch. It's dope. But out of all the cinematics, this just had the least story appeal. But still, awesome visuals, okay? I was fucking blown away by some of those explosions and shit. Now, coming in at number 9, we have Recall, which is kind of mainly Winston's cinematic. And this is about him, you know, calling back Overwatch. You know, we need you guys again. The Avengers reassemble type beat. And this one was pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed Reaper coming in, seeing Reaper's abilities and stuff, and Winston fighting Reaper. Dope cinematic, honestly. Had me on my heels the entire fucking time, and I got chills at the end when he calls back Overwatch. I do wish it was a little bit longer though, but overall dope cinematic. Coming in at number 8, The Last Bastion, which is Bastion's cinematic. And this one, you know, when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this was ass. I was like, that was not what I wanted. But looking back on it, understanding, you know, kind of how he found like that bird on his shoulder, seeing those flashbacks to the war and him like dying and stuff, and then understanding that he is the last survivor of that model of robots. And I think that was a cool idea. I think it's cool how, you know, Bastion, even though he's an Omnic, bro has feelings, and I think that should be appreciated. Coming in at number 7, we have Hero, which is Soldier 76's cinematic. This is definitely cool because it kind of shows how, you know, he's not really a hero, but he is still a hero, you know, because he used to be like, you know, the main leader of Overwatch, but now he's kind of like this shadowy figure in the alleyways and shit, and we're not really sure where his moral compass is, and he's still a good guy. It's dope. It was a really good cinematic. Blizzard did a great job on that one. Coming in at number 6, we have Alive, which is Widowmaker and Tracer cinematic. This shit was crazy. So first of all, we get like a 1v1 with Tracer and Widowmaker, which is dope. We get Widowmaker like, you know, sniping in the fucking, you know, shadows of the building. We get Widowmaker sniping at like King's Row and shit, just like the actual game. And it just felt really real. I don't know what it was about it, but how, you know, the Omnics were protesting for their rights to be free, and you know, the politician is an Omnic. Widowmaker's trying to assassinate him. Tracer's trying to save him. And then the guy actually does die. It was very, dude, that shit actually was hype as fuck. Honestly, should I consider putting that higher on the list is the question? No, because there's better ones. But one of my favorite cinematics by far. Coming in at number 5, we have Sombra's Reveal cinematic, which is called Infiltration. The cinematic also involves Reaper and Widowmaker. We get to see the opposite side of Overwatch, and we get to see them work together to like complete a mission. Like they're heisting on this fucking facility. They're trying to assassinate this, like, you know, this high profile target. They're showing off Sombra's abilities, action based. It has a good story, an absolutely fantastic cinematic by Blizzard. Sombra gets her little speech at the end that's kind of like separating away from Widowmaker and Reaper's kind of like objectives, and then we get the hint of Zarya at the end. That shit was dope. Coming in at number 4, we have McCree and Echo cinematic, or sorry, Cassidy, I'm sorry. And this is one of the coolest ones by far. First of all, because we get to see Cassidy, which we haven't seen in a cinematic before, and it was introducing Ashe into the game. Old Western type beat, McCree, it's high noon, everything about it was perfect. And then at the end, yet again, we get to see another hint of Echo, who ends ends up being a character who also comes to the game. The action scenes on this one impressed me, just with the gunslinging and how they, you know, kind of matched up Cassidy versus Ashe. Number 3 is the newest cinematic, and that is Junkrat Queen. Holy shit, I was very impressed by that. That's the reason I'm making this fucking video right now. That Junkrat Queen cinematic brought me back into Overwatch a little bit, bro. I don't know what it was. I enjoyed the internal dialogue, I enjoyed her confidence, I enjoyed the Junkrat cameo, and the action was unmatched. I think maybe better than almost any of the cinematics. Blizzard did a good job hyping people up for Overwatch 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Reinhardt, Honor and Glory. Absolutely legendary cinematic. What I love about this is they brought us back to Reinhardt's past, or should I say his prime as a soldier. We see him fighting the German castle of Eichenwald, defending it from an Omnic attack, which is kind of like the prime example of Overwatch being Overwatch. We get to see him use his shield to defend people. We get the whole story of him fighting with his brother, and then him dying, sitting on the throne, and that's still being a place in the actual game too. The music, the action, the feels, the message of the entire thing. And then at the end, jumping back to present time, Reinhardt getting the call he needs to go back to Overwatch, and then him making the decision after looking at his fallen brother to go back because he needs to be their shield. I got chills just saying that. Honor and Glory should be one of the front videos of Overwatch. That represents the whole thing. Some honorable mentions before we reveal number 1, which I'm sure you already know by now. I didn't mention the Overwatch 2 reveal trailer, or even some of the Overwatch 1, like where they use the Doomfist gauntlet and versus Tracer and all that. That's because this is only about the main characters. Regardless, honorable mentions, the Overwatch 2 reveal trailer. Absolutely fantastic. At number 1, Dragons with Hanzo and Genji. This is hands down the best Overwatch cinematic there is. The eeriness of Hanzo going back the day that his brother died every year, and this random ninja showing up behind them, and them immediately starting to fight. Genji starts talking about Hanzo's brother, but Hanzo's like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking about my brother? They get into this dope ninja samurai bow fight, and they're even opponents. Hanzo eventually gets so mad that he uses his family's ability, which is obviously his ultimate in game, which is just fucking dope, bro. The fucking blue dragon. And then Genji uses it, and he's so shook. He's so incredibly shook that someone just used a fucking dragon, and that can only mean one thing. And then Genji reveals himself to his brother, and then everything changes. The story, the visuals, that cinematic alone is responsible for 70% of Overwatch's sales. If you saw that trailer, you were buying Overwatch. And even just Genji disappearing at the end into the wind, bro. It's just absolutely amazing storytelling. That cinematic is unmatched, and I hope that one day they will release a cinematic that competes with that, but I don't genuinely think they will. Although if they make a good Doomfist cinematic, I could be interested. As I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite Overwatch cinematic is, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.